It's not always about being the best or achieving the best in everything or trying to possess, acquire everything that is there, because there is no everything and perfection in the world, because it's all divided and particularized anyways in one word. Now there is neither everything nor any perfection in anywhere or in anyone in the world. Everything is progressive, learning, growing, or everything is already degraded, stagnated, deteriorated to the point that they won't ever grow, progress, elevate themselves to the normalcy anyways. And that is either because of democratic failures, liberal society's flaws, because of poverty, inflation, injustice, inequality, unemployment. The problems could be anything, but it's not about everything, because there is no everything in the world, because everything and perfection don't exist in reality. These are all mind's creations. These are all creations of the mind, and also the pride, vanity, ego, arrogance, competition from both men and women, without which they cannot seem to be able to live, and also they don't live or exist without being constantly validated, recognized, approved of, or be successful, wealthy at every step of the way. Because the more we try to be everything, the more we become nothing, the more we become depressed, frustrated, miserable, painful, troublesome, as we try to achieve and possess and conquer everything, or as we even have everything. Then also the suffering does not end. That's why the rich, celebrated, famous people continue to suffer from a strange, unexplainable, unreasonable sort of poverty, crisis, misery, which stems and rises particularly from their desire for more possessions, wealth, riches, for being wealthier than ever before, for the repetition of the same things which they've already had, which trained their significance, deteriorated their worth already, but they are fixated upon those things because they cannot live without those things, because they do not have a sense of aloneness, sovereignty, self knowledge, self respect, independence in their lives, as a result of which they just cannot go without a day or a minute without light, approval, validation, attention on social media, as well as in reality through the display of fashion, ostentation, wealth, riches, etc. So it's not about everything, but when we're holding on to nothing, when we are trying nothing and trying to be nothing, then everything suddenly happens and starts working out, and our ends are fulfilled and ambitions are reached and actualized when we are being nothing. So one can easily avoid criticism by saying nothing, doing nothing, being nothing. So when we are being nothing, we are actually essentially being and having everything. And when we are having or holding on to everything, then we're being unnecessarily miserable, depressed, frustrated, and encountering a lot of crisis and sadness, which is